and keeps the valve open. If I pull this back, I've taken the pressure off this, so this what's left of this weak spring is closing it. So you might even be able to repair this. One other thing, before you start buying parts, right here, there's a hole. That hole is for sucking air so you can compress it. What about this first one? Right there has a hole for sucking air. Now, I don't know how many I've fixed with a syringe. Grind this off so it's not going to stick you. That's what the neat's foot oil is for. The neat's foot oil you're going to put in so you can take and put 3 or 4 drops in here of this neat's foot oil. Work it around, work it around, work it around. What's happened is this seal has become very dry and it's not soft and flexible any longer. The neat's foot oil may have just fixed that gun. I don't know how many, maybe 10 or 20 I've fixed just by doing that. But once again, if you start doing this, and let's see, let's an example. Here's 2 pump rods that I got, and I bought these. Bent. I've seen some of them incredibly bent. See this one. Bent. Both bent. Can I straighten them? Nope. Are there people that can? Oh, I'm sure of it. I have no doubt at all. Let's check this one. Since we're checking pump rods. Not too bad. It's a little, but not bad. That's not bad. That'll work. That's pretty good. Okay, the next gun is one that you really have to pay attention. This next gun we're going to work on is, I already did with it. Just a moment. What have I done with that gun? Is a model 130. Now the 130, the 132, the 137, and the 160 and the 1320, really good guns. You don't see very many of these. This is worth looking at. This is the model 1330. This holds 35 22 caliber lead balls. This is the magazine up here that holds them. It didn't look like this when I got it. You load it here, slide that back, and you put those 22 caliber balls in there. And where do you get those? This is where you can get them. They were out of the .177 caliber, and this is what they look like, but in 22 caliber. Very well made. These cost a lot more than BBs, but one thing about them, if you're shooting at a metal target in your basement, the BBs aren't bouncing all over the place. But back to fixing this. Now, put some things away here. This again is the model 130. This one happens to be a .11, .177. If you're looking at a person's gun that you're going to fix, oh boy, you really want to do this. Are these screws here? Both of those? Both of these? Is that screw the correct screw? Yes. Is the muzzle plug screw there? Yes. Is this pretty good? Oh, it's excellent. So now, This is different looking under here. The air hole, you already know what that's for, sucking air and oiling. This is a felt right here that also needs to be oiled. Taking this gun apart is real easy. Putting this little lever in is annoying, but you will do it. Just be patient. Okay, let's take out the muzzle plug screw. We have nothing in our parts bowl. When I first started this, I left an extra part in there, and I panicked because I didn't know where that part went, and it didn't go to that gun. So that's why I look now to make sure that there's nothing in there. This screw, by the way, that's what that screw looks like. When I take that screw out, I can push out this pin. It comes out. This pin has a notch on it. I'll show you that in a little bit. Once that's out, then I can take this first lever out, take out the muzzle plug. Now, muzzle plug, a large opening, small opening. Large opening, small opening. Important that you know which way it goes. The large opening goes towards the lever. Small opening on the top. Where? Large on the bottom, small on the top. I watched a video of a guy that tried to take one of these apart. He did that and did that fine. He come up there and I can't get this apart. And then he said, oh, I'm going to have to unbraze this. I think I'm going to have to unbraze this. And I thought, oh no. That's why I'm making these videos. I'm a college teacher, but I don't teach this. Well, in a sense, I am a little bit now. Here's the whole secret. There's a pin. You could never going to knock that out. You ruin the gun. The whole secret is you must rotate that pin till you can barely see it. You see that? Do I need another tool? Well, I can use this, I think. I'm hoping. Normally I use something different. I press on it like this. On the other side, there's the pin. The lever comes out. Once the lever comes out, voila. Whoa, that looks different, doesn't it? Of course it is. The 130, 132, 137, 160, and 1320 all look like this. This has been replaced. The original, which I feel is better because it was leather. And that's the same concept, right? So now, you see that this is beat up and worn, and oh boy. When you get it, it comes like this. That's it. If you have one like this, oh, keep it. They're really, really, really hard to... That's the only one I've found on all the ones I fixed like this, which must be 30 or 40 guns. Anyway, the next step is important because this is the adjustment. And here's the felt. You need to oil that. So now, you need to measure what this is. So measure this